Libra, this is your full moon in Aries reading for the month of October 2017, and it is general, and I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross for you. So what messages do we have for Libra during this full moon in Aries? Temperance. Okay. All right, so the situation is the Temperance card. This has a lot to do with like balance. You know, oh, moderation, self-control, harmony, oh, spiritual. Harmony between the material and spiritual. But then you have like the Wheel of Fortune, so it seems like maybe you're having a hard time kind of like keeping that balance, that balance between the spirit and the material. Because right here, the basis of the subconscious is you've been, you know, I am a Libra, by the way, and the Hermit's been showing up for me for like about a year now, you know, because I've been on this like spiritual journey, and it seems like you're taking time out to do that because, well, I'm thinking because your life did get thrown out of balance, you kind of opened your eyes up to where like you're noticing where you were not balanced in your life, and you opened your eyes up and you're being illuminated to what's going on. So the past, you got the Ten of Swords, you got hurt, but this is the past, thank God. So in the present, it's kind of like I'm getting like divorce here, turning your back to traditional and what it is that society tells you that you need to be doing. Let me just clarify that. Let me clarify the Three of Pentacles. Oh, that just flew out. Ace of Cups, but you do have like love coming in for you right now. But it's not going to be like a traditional kind of like relationship. You're not going to be like, okay, let's go get married. Let's go. You're going to kind of like define your relationship in the way that you want to define your relationship, not in the way that society wants you to define your relationship. And again, this is a new love too. All right, so I'm seeing near future is that, you know, I had this upside down Two of Cups. So it seems like, you know, I know this is kind of like the soulmate card. Let me actually find out why. You have this new love coming in. Maybe because you're not traditional. Maybe it's kind of like the guy or the girl, it is traditional. And maybe they do want that, but maybe they decide to walk away. But I don't know. Let me expand upon this. Two of Cups. Okay, that jumped out. Oh, you have lots of fear. I guess maybe this relationship, it really scares the shit out of you because you've been hurt so bad in the past. And I know a lot of you Libras, I know me, like, oh my God, you guys, I'm going to have to do a video about my story one of these days. That way you guys can really see why I've been on this year-long spiritual journey. I mean, you want to talk about getting stabbed in the back. I got stabbed in the back so hard, like, I ended up in jail. I mean, I'm talking like that. You want to talk about a bad breakup? That was a bad, bad situation. All right, so clarify this Nine of Swords. Okay, so it could be either you're trying to deal with this heartbreak or this fear that this person's not going to love you, because this could just be a fear that they don't love you. And you could be kind of partaking in a lot of drink, or I want to say third party situation, but it might not be, because it's not even upside down. But because of what it's right next to, I'll show you that in a minute. There is a Three of Swords in there. Could be a third party situation, but I feel like you're kind of partaking in the drink. And this is like the near future, so I would say definitely be very, very careful in the way you decide that you want to handle your emotions. All right. All right. Your power is the reverse Ace of Pentacles. Like, you want to get something started, but it's like, you can't. And there's like a delay to it. Maybe you're having a problem getting pregnant. Maybe you're having a problem with your abundance, and like you have some blockages and you're having a hard time bringing it to you. Because your external environment, you have the reverse Three of Swords, but this is upside down, and it's like you are healing. But it's like you still feel it. It's still there, and this is why you're struggling. Let me clarify this Three of Swords here. Clarify the Three of Swords. It has something to do with money. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe the person just used you for your money, and now... Okay, so what I'm seeing is, it looks like somebody might have used you for your money. Look at how many pentacles you had there, and now you only have the 4, and you're going to hold on to them for dear life, because you're just not going to let anybody use you again. You're done with it, you know, because this is your full moon in Aries reading. Aries, this is the thing that I have to say, because I think that Aries is the Libra sister sign. And sometimes Libras, we really need to kind of take a page from Aries' book and go for it. Don't put up with no shit. And you know what? It is okay for a while to kind of hold everything. You know, it's like you're kind of covering your heart, your 4th chakra right here. It's okay, but you can't do it forever. And when you make a decision, you know what? Go for it. Just stick with it. It's okay. Hopes and fears. You have the King of Swords. Like, I don't understand like that any of that would be a hope or a fear, because this is Libra. You are the King of Swords. You are... Maybe your hopes is you just want to be balanced, and you want to be in your right mind all the time. But let me clarify the King of Swords for you. Alright, so you don't have to fight no more. The fight is over. It's done. You guys had enough. Alright, so for your outcome, you have the Page of Swords. So it looks like you're still not going to get some very good news. But remember, outcomes always change depending on the path you're in. Or, you know what, also, too, you could be also dealing with another air sign, another Libra. And maybe that's who you've been fighting with, and, you know, the fighting is over. So, I gotta see the reverse 8 of Cups, and it seems like you're just not willing to move on. But the thing is, you don't want to move on, but the news is not good for you. Let me clarify this 8 of Cups. Now you got the Queen of Swords. Is upside down. This could be a Virgo. But Queen of Swords, he's like, you're not really thinking straight. You don't want to see what's right in front of your eyes. Oh, let me clarify this Queen of Swords for you. The Fool. Either it's kind of like, usually I'd say somebody going on a new journey, but I have a feeling this is more like, since you're not in your right mind, you're kind of ignorance is bliss, and you don't want to see what's right in front of your eyes. I'll clarify this full card. This could be a Cancer, but it's also saying that you're just like you're rushing into something too fast. Slow the hell down. Clarify this Chariot. Clarify this Chariot. All right. You're coming out of your own isolation. You're going to come out of you're not stuck. You are in a self-imposed prison, but you're going to come out of it. All right. That's it. I can go on forever, but yeah. So it looks like you guys are just kind of like on a mental level. Because you have a lot of sword cards here. Cards. I cannot talk right now. Oh, by the way, yeah, I do know about chakras, and sometimes when I have a 5th chakra block, which is my communication, I cannot talk. So this is probably telling me that there's a lot of Libras out there who are having a hard time communicating with other people. So there could be some communication issues. And it has a lot to do with what's going on in your head, and you're just afraid to say it. All right, and I pulled a Ascended Masters card for you guys. Show freedom. I love freedom. Let me see. Let me read this card for you. Walk away from restrictions and be free. You have the power and the right to change your life so that you experience more freedom. This card signifies that your soul is crying out for more freedom, especially as it involves your life purpose. Perhaps it's time to take a break so that you can think clearly about your desires and available options. The universe always supports the desire for expansion, creativity, and freedom. Say yes to freedom, and the universe will say yes to you. So stop. This is the last card we pulled. Stop putting these self-imposing freaking boundaries on yourself. Stop imprisoning yourself in your own head. A lot of Libras do that. We're air signs. We're mental. We think and we think and we think and we overthink, and then we think some more and we overthink, and we put ourselves in our own mental prison. And this is telling you stop. Don't do that to yourself. All right, Libra, you happy birthday, you guys, and happy birthday to myself, even though this is October and my birthday is in September. But happy birthday, Libras. You have a great rest of your month.